Hello everyone, it's the Canadian Wi-Fi here, and welcome back to episode 4 of the road to 10,000. Thank you very much for the awesome feedback on episode 1. It's a lot more of a warm welcome than I thought the series would get, considering I've been doing nothing but Pokemon on my channel for over 3 years, so. Yeah, this is actually getting recorded right after episode 1 has gone up. I needed to bulk record a little bit more in advance than I thought I needed to because I'm going to be gone this weekend. But for character, I suppose we can switch it up a little bit. In this episode, I don't just want to do Blue Falcon every episode because I do want to show their other viable carts online. I think for the second episode, or I guess not the second episode, but the second block of recording, let's give the pipe frame crowd a whirl with some dry Bowser action getting involved, as it looks like we're going to be spectating once again in a lobby. Seeking out the competition, we got some pretty big scores in this lobby, considering I'm still at like 5,400. Regardless, I'll be back once we actually get to picking some tracks. Man, you guys sure are lucky that you have the magic of video editing on your side. I just had to sit through an entire 3-lap race on Dolphin Shoals. Looking at our track choices here, I'm totally good for just going with random to start off this video, along with a good luck wish. So earlier today when I tried to record, or I guess earlier today, being 10 minutes ago, when I always do a test recording, something I found in my like 4.5 years of doing YouTube now at this point. No, more than that. Is it almost been 6 fucking years that I've been doing this? I've noticed that doing a test recording first really never hurts because sometimes weird settings get changed even though you didn't touch anything. And that's exactly what happened this time around. I've never not used my blue snowball, which you are listening to my voice through right now, to record a video, and for some reason my OBS decided to change my audio input from blue snowball to webcam mic. And I did a few test recordings. I'm like, wow, that sounds awful. Why does it sound so bad? And then I decided to check my microphone as a last-ditch effort, and lo and behold, my blue snowball wasn't selected. So I'm glad I figured that out before I did a huge recording and had the whole thing ruined. Last time, I believe we actually ended off last video on Super Bell Subway. As I'm going to start off by burning out. Since the last time I actually recorded this, I've actually time trialed this course a little bit to get hop patterns down, and you know, right there, for instance. It's not hard, obviously. It just takes a little practice, and no better place to practice than time trial, obviously. The problem with this track, though, for online and practice, is that it's a pace-based track. Depending on how fast you go through the track, the trains will be at different places and you're going to have to do different things. Obviously the trains, little triple red, and lightning, and blooper. Welcome to Mario Kart. And I didn't have drift speed back or trick speed. This is fantastic. And I got squished, but that guy's going to get blue shelled, so it don't even matter. Yeah, it's a pace-based track, like I was saying, so I mean, it's kind of a self-explanatory term, but I tried to hop right 3 times to avoid that, and I'm still so bad at Super Bell Subway that I was unable to. And then I drive right into the wall. What is going on? I cannot drive. This is pathetic. And another lightning. What is going on in this lobby? Is everyone just terrible? And I mean, I guess I fit right in, but jeez. Let me gather some coins for the last lap. Never too late to get started, I suppose. As, guy behind me pulled a red, but I'm lucky that I had my red out. That guy's gonna go wide, which means unless I hit the train, I should be able to just front run this track now. And after a disaster of a starting, I should just be able to take very safe hop patterns and routes through the rest of this level and get myself a clean first place. So yeah, the problem with time trialing based, pace-based tracks as well is that they're never the same. If you can't race at a very consistent level, every time you go through the track, you're gonna have to do something different. You can't really prepare. So obviously, ideally, you get really good at the track and you can do the same thing every time, and you'll always know where those trains are. But at the start of the race, the trains start at a unified position. They always do, and they drive through the level. So you can sometimes get trapped in like an impossible. Well, I kind of am forced to hit a train here because it's right in my way. If you're used to taking a certain line and you're behind your pace and then a train happens to be in your way. But regardless, whatever, man. What am I even talking about? Pace-based tracks are kind of lame. Bowser's Castle is another one, but I really love Bowser's Castle. Bowser's Castle is incredibly fun, even though it has the Wrecking Ball and a bunch of fire circles in it. Which can be hard to predict at times. Everything about Bowser's Castle. I don't think we've played it yet in the series, but one of my more favorite tracks. It would be interesting if we got, what's that track called? Music Park, because I'm actually using Pipe Frame instead of Blue Falcon this time. And Pipe Frame is vastly superior on Music Park because it's able to grind the edges a lot better. But we end up with my pick, which is the old Wild Woods. I don't think we've actually had Wild Woods yet in this series. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you guys haven't already somehow fallen in love with Mario Kart 8, the music and the visuals and just this track will make you fall in love. So we start going completely vertical up, as you can see as I'm going to look down here. And this is one of those times where, despite me saying in one of the first episodes, you can't fire hop downhill. That's one of the spots in the game where you actually can. I miss a mini turbo there. Just so far I've not had a good start to this video at all. At all. I'm not even sure if it's worth going inside the barrel on Wi-Fi, because like, it's only gonna save you maybe a second. And now I'm gonna get red shelled because... And... yeah. Well, green at the very least. So, not a good start to the race. I'm gonna get green shelled if I don't get out of that guy's way either. I don't know where that guy with the green shell went. There he is. Okay. Happens to hit Julia, get a spin boost off Julia, hop down the hill. So yeah, like I said, normally it's obviously slower to hop down the hill, but for some reason in that specific spot, and a couple others, you can hop down the hill without without punishment. Right there when I got hit by the red shell, it's really inopportune because if I used the mushroom right away, I wouldn't right off the edge. I had to get my alignment back. So just not good luck so far on this track, as I'm still somehow in fourth with triple reds despite my luck so far. I'm gonna steer clear of this freaking Super 8 lucky guy and chain myself up into second place with a shroom. That ink just about sent me right off. Can I get the soft drift 1 out of 10? Yeah, there we go. And I even got a low jump. Can I not get hit by this mushroom though? Okay. I just said get hit by a mushroom. I meant red shell because I saw one in my rear view mirror. Maybe I can outline this guy. So far, so bad. I'm not taking great lines. As he's gonna get red shelled regardless, so that's good if I didn't hit a frickin' thing. I swear, sometimes I'm the worst player of Mario Kart 8 you've ever seen in your entire life. Somehow I've managed to get back-to-back firsts out of this. Let me tell you right now, if I keep racing as poorly as I am, it's gonna be a long series, even to 10,000, because you should not be able to get away with how poorly I'm racing. Front running skills are just not up to snuff, and I feel like that's almost a cause of me not playing the game as much as I used to. I used to play this like 5 or 6 hours daily, and it was kind of unhealthy almost. But lately I've been playing maybe 1 or 2 daily, so I feel like the whole learning curve is just kind of plateaued. Also, Cheeseland is one of my favorite tracks in the entire game, so if we get it, fantastic. If we get Big Blue again, hey, whatever, it's a nice track. If we get TikTok Clock, I'm gonna be slightly upset. But 11 people in the lobby, not too bad. Still a big full lobby. I'm surprised actually, because it's 3:15 in the morning Eastern time, so I would expect there to be lots of Japanese people. But there's actually, looking at the lobby, I don't remember there being that many. France, New York, couple Japan, Germany, Australia, couple of Australia. That's kind of cool. And then the sole Canadian chilling in the lobby. It's your boy. So, I've mentioned a few times that Big Blue is a great front-running track. Hopefully, I can show that off here. As I start off in first, I don't burn out for once. I even get my banana. And I get glued to the wall. I'm still stuck to the wall. I am stuck to the wall. That's I don't understand, man. When you try to understand the Mario Kart 8 physics, you're just gonna have a bad time. Sometimes if you clip into the wall, you can straight up get stuck like I just was there. Obviously, it's not faster to go wide to that entire corner. You're supposed to cut it as tight as you can. I even missed the Super Mini Turbo there. But as you can hear, the front-running beat has kicked in. Mario Kart 8 has some fantastic tunes, specifically Big Blue. And whenever you get into a more than 1 second lead on Wi-Fi, I believe, or more than 1/5 of a second in time trial, look at how much the ink affected my line there. That's ridiculous. Holy, can I not just bounce off walls? Somebody help me. I'm okay with lightning. Lightning affects everyone on the course, except for the guy who's so far back that he's not actually going to hurt you. What was I even saying? Oh, there's a front-running beat that kicks in, and it sounds awesome. I was trying to swoop down there and get myself an item, because I knew I was about to get blue shelled. And then whenever you get blue shelled in this game, it's pretty likely that you're going to get red shelled. That red shell just went past me and came back and circled towards me. So, I'm not sure where everything went wrong. But I'm going to end up in 9th. Can someone explain to me? I guess I kind of... Okay, so first fail was getting stuck to the wall. That's my fault, I suppose. Second fail was missing the Super Mini Turbo before the first glider. Third fail was, I guess, ricocheting around on the boost panels. That probably cost me like 2 or 3 seconds. But past that, blue shell, red shell. Not my blue shell, red shell, red shell? I think there was 2 red shells there. Whatever. You can't blame the game. As soon as you start blaming the game in Mario Kart 8, if you blame the game, you will never get better. You have to 100% look at your faults in that race. And my faults were, like I said, Section 1 I had 2 fails. Section 2 I got inked and I had shitty lines. And Section 3 I ricocheted around on the boost panels. Like I said, just not good racing so far in this series. I hope that improves. Don't want to throw excuses out left and right, but I would love to play some Ribbon Road. Unfortunately, we're going to get Electrodrome, but Electrodrome is a fantastic course all on its own, so I believe this is the 3rd race, I think. We've gotten Super Bell Subway. Oh, we got Wild Woods, and then we got, yeah, wow, this is going to be the last race in the video. Time flies, man. I'm only going to record one here. I'm not going to record them in bulk. So, time flies when you're playing this game, though. Okay. Someone help me. Playing catch-up once again. In this game, playing catch-up, not fun. Well, I guess it was kind of fun, because you get shrooms. And you get the hot one. I'm also about to get green shelled if I go this way. Yep, I knew it. I shouldn't have gone this way. Even though purple is the better route, I should have recognized it and not gone this way. I also just got a draft, which is going to screw up my line. Holy. Okay. I need to turn this around quick. Got the trip shrooms. Can I do the cut? Nope. Awful line. I'd like to stay back from this Yoshi, actually, the one with the triple reds. I'm not going to be able to do that, though. And I pull a coin. Oh, the Yoshi ran out of triple reds. Good. Pulled 2 coins, hop past that guy, and I'm somehow in 2nd. How? Okay. I'm not actually sure what's gone on this race. All I know is I was in 11th a second ago. I'm going to get rid of my green. Dumb play, because I could get a coin, which I do. That's completely my fault, but I don't like running with greens. I don't know why I don't. As, I don't actually get redded for it. Good. Got 10 coins. I can take the glider. Alright. Let's just have a good lap 3, even though I'm already inked. Alright, I'm gonna have to suck it up and run with a green. We got the front-running music on. Hopefully there's no trips behind me. Of course there's trips behind me. Why would there not be triple grids behind me? Can I at least pull an item? No, I pull a coin. Okay. I got drifting speed back. That's something I suppose I could mention. I noticed it in episode 1, and I found it kind of funny, is that when I got really flustered, I completely forgot about having to get it back up to drift speed. In this game, after you get hit, you don't immediately get to get back up to a speed where you can drift. At a standstill, you have to drive in a straight line a little bit before you can get back up to a speed at which you can drift. Shoutouts to another set of triple reds getting pulled behind me. This game does not want me to win right now. How many reds have I been hidden in the big blue plus Electrodrome races combined? You gotta play around it. You gotta actually have good laps. And I'm pretty sure my lap 3 there was up to snuff, to the point where I actually was rewarded with a first place. Okay, thank you all for watching. This has been episode 4 of The Road to 10,000. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed it.